Okay, so our buddy Sam was murdered, and he left us a message before he died that he will pay us like 100,000 of the currency in order to bring his murderer to justice or to kill his murderer. And his murderer turned out to be his sister because she's the one who hired the evil doctor to kill her brother. So she's really the one responsible. So let's see where this adventure takes us next. We want to somehow get closer to his sister, but she's also a high level priestess or official in the Brotherhood. And this is some kind of a huge cult in the Shadowrun universe. So she's going to be surrounded by people at all times, including dangerous people. Coyote's face is pale and her voice is low, shaky. What the hell was that back there, man? Just what the frag was that? Bugs. Giant fragging bugs. And Sam's sister is their leader? If I didn't see it, there is no way I'd believe it. Giant unkillable bugs. Shudders, shakes it off. Fine, whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded. Will do. Okay, later. Should we talk to Cherry Pie? Ooh, Cherry Bomb. Hey there, Gradius. Johnny Clean asked me to flag you down just a minute. I saw, just a minute I saw you. Said he's got someone who wants to talk to you. He sounded a little freaked out about it. He's waiting for you downstairs. Did he say who it was? I can't remember. He made it sound like royalty. You know someone called the Duke or something like that? The Baron? Maybe, yeah. I gotta go. I've got these people drunk. Gotta get these people drunk. Yes, that's what a bartender must do. John Bartlett. He looks like a street samurai. Oh my. You looking to hire the best for some common rabble? The best, of course. You got it. Look up the Nephilim network next time you're hiring. You won't be sorry. What's the story behind the Nephilim network? Need to know, chummer. And you don't need to know. What's your story? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy does good, joins an elite squad, then boom. Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Got blown up, got hurt real bad, and now I have these shiny legs. Let's see. You can't really tell. I do it all again, obviously. I tried to miss the bomb. Okay. Now I'm here running the best damn elite merc unit out there. How'd you get involved in the Seamstresses Union? Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl and a gun and a back against the wall. You might say, me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you no more than that. Oh my. Mr. Johnson. Oh, and he has a mullet, I believe. The man sizes you up as you approach. His carefully groomed hair and the shine on his shoes seem out of place for the barons. Hey, you looking for work? I got a little something if you're up for it. It's a milk run. I'm always up for getting paid. In my experience, it's never a milk run. He grins, exposing a set of unnaturally white teeth. Don't worry, this one's as straightforward as they come. The job's a simple extraction. The people I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Sada. Unfortunately, Mr. Sada is currently engaged with Renraku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. Renraku. Oh, I forgot. And you want me to secure Mr. Sada's freedom to work for your people instead. He flashes his pearly whites again. Exactly, but it it has to be now. Renraku's shipping Sada out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research project. Tonight he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipments for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sada before he's out of our reach. The place should be lightly guarded, probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sada, and get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 nuyen in payment. He fixes you with a hard stare. I am not, however, authorized to negotiate. I'm in. Let's see the nuyen. We pay on delivery, friend. That's how it works. I'll send the lab's location to your PDA. Hire a team and head there right away. Liberate Sada and deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab when you're done. Once Mr. Sada's on his way, meet me back here for payment. Gee, the life of a Shadowrunner is never dull. It's always going from one bad situation to the next. I wonder how much money we have. Alright, let's go beyond the piano. What, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts, some primo mercs. I'll be right back. Let's find the magic man. The magic troll. Oh, the magic elf, yes. Okay. Let's see what you... Oh, ever hear of a bug spirit or bug shaman, Algernon? The elf's face curls into a grimace. I'm sorry, I find the very notion repugnant. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let us speak of more pleasant things. Perhaps commerce? Oh boy. Yeah, sure. Alright. We have 957 left, and I think we should get this totally awesome power bolt. And we'll confirm that. And equip it. And I think we also want to sell him something. Such as Powerbolt. Aim is pretty good. This is only aim 1 though. Yeah, I bet he has some good stuff. I bet you he does. Alright. Let's see what he's selling. Armor 3. Wow, that's great. Fireball 2. Yeah, I want to get that. And that's all I can afford. Alright, first I'll sell him Fireball 1. is right there. Okay, now we're a badass. Oh, we need to buy some healing apparatus. Alright, you keep saying that. I know your type too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will, just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. So what have you heard, Doc? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths. And now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Mrs. Kubota has saved by giving them place and purpose here at the Union. I remember seemingly useless wastes of flesh like Paco risking their lives to save the ones they love. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up against those who would seek to do harm to others. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action. Because I agree that it must be done. I only hope that it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. If I could make that deal, I would. Then do the next best thing, put an end to this. I'd like to wake up to a world short one less evil. Now how can I help make that happen? Medical supplies. Okay. I don't believe we can afford to hire a crew right now. Yellow must mean important. Johnny is hunched over his desk, idly fiddling with a cyber deck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach, eyes narrowed. Been making new friends out there? What's that supposed to mean? He holds your gaze. It means someone very powerful in the Matrix has an interest in you all of a sudden, and that doesn't happen by accident. Calls himself Baron Samedi. He's been asking about you in Shadowlands. He's a pretty distinctive icon, skull face with a top hat. I can't tell what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. This Baron character, what do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder, more dangerous. I did some checking, but didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson, though. Got a rep as a Drek hot wire boy, from what I hear. Never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. And Samedi, what's Samedi, like the voodoo spirit? Yeah, that's the one. He sits at the crossroads of the living and the dead. I've never heard of a spirit in the Matrix before. I've been running around a long time, and I've seen lots of avatars running around The tricks, a lot of them. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as personal branding. What's Shadowlands? That's where the shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. Who's planning what projects, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which, anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go to see if I could pick up any dirt about you. Uh-huh. How long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. Guess he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Could be. I'll tell you after I talk to him. Know anything about giant, magical, indestructible bugs? Is this a joke? No, I saw one underneath the Universal Brotherhood an hour ago, bigger than a troll. What do you mean indestructible? As in I couldn't kill it. Whatever it is you've gotten yourself into, Gradius, you're in it deep. From what I hear, the Brotherhood has members in high places. Government, corps, law enforcement. You be careful, chummer. Okay, I need to talk to the Baron. Okay, you let me know when you're ready, and I'll let you hitch a ride into the Matrix again. I've already set up a portal to Shadowlands. I'm ready, let's do this. He doesn't have shit. What's this? Fucci created the Virtual X for employees, now Deckers love to use it against them. Why does he have no programs? Bonsoir, mon ami. I am pleased that we have a semi-private conversation. You must be careful with tour guides like your friend Johnny, though. You cannot trust anyone you meet in the Matrix. Everyone in Shadowlands knows you're looking for me. Why the spam? Samedi wishes to thank you for saving Marie-Louise from the Universal Brotherhood. The girl is quite precious. If harm were to come to her, he does not know what he would do. He also offers you his help. The insects you encountered, they are something, no? Something dark. To ignore them would be folly. That there is much at stake. Samedi knows you are after this woman Jessica Watts for your own reasons. He can help you get to this woman and defeat her bugs. And why should I trust you? Because our goals are aligned. The job will not be simple, nor will it be straightforward, but Samedi can guarantee it will be dangerous. Telestrian Industries has been working for 2 years on a formula, codenamed Aegis. They are working with another corporation, a foreign corporation, to refine it. This is their third attempt to get it right, and they believe they have. Manufacturing began several months ago. Unfortunately, their manufacturing plant in the Columbia Valley was recently blown up. It could have been corporate espionage, or it could have been something else. This is unknown. What is known is that a large sample of the formula survived. What does this have to do with Jessica and the Universal Brotherhood? We want Aegis because it kills bugs, big ones, like the ones you met at the Universal Brotherhood. If you want to go back there and bring the Watts woman to justice, you'll need Aegis. And as it happens, Samedi knows where the last sample of Aegis is being kept. Hence the job at hand. We are going to break into the Telestrian Industries primary operations office complex here in Seattle. Aegis will be somewhere within that building. We will find this Aegis sample and liberate it for ourselves. You want me to break into one of the most influential corps in the... No? Why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. I don't know what that means. And how do you know all of this about Aegis? Because Samedi has personal connections into James Telestrian's affairs, you see. He knows. So, will you do this thing? Will you ally with Baron Samedi? Okay. I've got a job to do. If this is a means to the end, I'll do it. Ah, yes, you have the code you follow. It's all about the job, eh? There is nobility in this. Therefore, you must bring a decker with you. This is vital. What about you? You're not coming with? Samedi will be part of this evening's events, but must remain remote. He will keep all of Seattle law enforcement and off-duty Telestrian security away, while you locate the information we need from inside. And what about the on-duty Telestrian security? The ones that will shoot me as soon as I step into the lobby? Ah, the Baron will handle that as well. Telestrian guards will be rerouted through the building. With the right timing, no one will even know you're there, but of course even Barry Samedi cannot anticipate all possibilities, so tonight you must use your contacts to hire a team and travel to the Telestrian office complex downtown. You will be contacted again when you have gained entrance. Johnny whistles a long, slow whistle. Holy crap, Telestrian Industries. You've hit the big time, chum. You're going to need a serious decker with this one. Fortunately for you, I know one of the best. That means you, right? No, I'm not an inside man anymore. My running days are over. There's an elf who owes me a favor. He goes by Dodger. You may have heard of him. He's one of the best deckers in Seattle, and this is me saying it. Okay, Dodger. I'll get you his contact information. You'll know him by the way he talks, like he's in the damn Charles Dickens novel. I think I want to use some of this money to buy an extra spell. Let's see. Confusion. Target switches to your team and attacks your enemies. Wow. That's sweet. That is sweet, but it takes 3 AP. The target cannot move, but can still use AP to attack. That sucks. Alright, this is AP2. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Petrify. That's pretty good too. Let me see what I have. Fireball 2, Powerbolt 3, Blindness, which lasts for 2 rounds, Heal Wound, Mind Wipe. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And Haste 1. I don't know, do I need both Blindness and Mind Wipe? Yeah, they're both pretty good. Let's see what he's got. Confusion. Where he actually switches to your team. That's really good. It's an AP of 3. Let's see what we have here. AP 1, AP 1, AP 1, AP 2, AP 2, AP 1, AP 1, AP 2. Oh, and look at the cooldown too. Cooldown is 3, cooldown is 2, cooldown is 0. Yeah, let's look at the cooldown when we're looking at his spells. Cooldown is 3, yeah. It's a long cooldown. Petrify the cooldown of 4. Armor 3 we should get. I guess that's it. Let's sell armor 1. Armor 2 will sell. And we'll buy armor 3. And armor 3 is right there. Okay. Let's do some venturing. Alright, what should we do? The main quest or the side quest? Let's do the side quest. Okay. Alright, anyone for free? Nobody's free. How does this compare to the Nephilim Network prices? She's pretty cheap. She's pretty cool. Cylon's role in the Nephilim Network is to kill, both up close and from a distance. I'll take you. And a rigger is always good. Yes. And what else can we afford? How does this compare to these prices? Yeah, they're way above what I'm willing to pay. Should I get a mage? Support mage, initiate, cyber warrior. It says. Yeah, alright. He looks cool. Let's do this. Corporate extraction. You leave Touristville behind and make your way into the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it. With each step, the little order that still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in its purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in the wreckage of a suburb, Renraku Computer Systems has hidden some sort of R&D research lab, probably to take advantage of some old tech left after the Shiawase nuclear power plant meltdown or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 29. You find your way into the lab. The place has definitely seen better days. No security systems are online to greet you, just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. Alright, that's our job. Yes, this is what we want. Karma, yes. Spend it on spells. Willpower. Can't go there, why not? Okay, hopefully that helps us in some way. Okay, folks, let's boogie. cool little tank kind of thing. Alright, this one has healing kit and some bombs. Radius can do it. Okie dokie. I don't think there's anything else in this room. That won't open. Or will it? Guess not. Follow Master. Shit. Gradius, try your new fireball. I hope that doesn't hit her. Good. Okay. She's better at hand to hand. The adept turns ends and will counterattack with any weapon anytime they are attacked. That's cool. We better come back. You know what? Okay. Now what? More gonna come that way? I'll leave Gradius here. We'll take her out.